So I ran into this video, and I actually think it has a lot to do with them placing a lot of robots everywhere. A lot of the possible fake people walking around. This is for entertainment purposes only. And the reason why they're probably trying to keep the heat from turning up right now. Because if you guys remember, the things everybody took had VIH in it, and they also said that it was in fat cells. So if you put two and two together, you remember the people that was doing like this, and you remember the guys that were turning around doing like this, suddenly, right? Do you guys remember that? All of them seem to be doing like work that would maybe make them heat up, their body heat up or something. So I'm guessing they're trying to maybe get everything prepped to have an excuse, because everybody decided they wanted to be a part of this when it comes to the other countries, and they all did it, right? All of the leaders. So what else could they do to cover up if a bunch of people disappeared? Maybe a war? Maybe a draft? There's a lot I want to say, but I'm gonna see if this video posts. I'm not gonna post this with the words, because it's probably going to get taken, so you're gonna have to look at it, and then I might try to upload it by itself with the words to see if it will go through, but I don't think it will, but because this video might even get blocked. But look at the details, because what people's not understanding is they keep trying to say, oh, it's fake. Well, I think those are bots saying that anyways. But another thing, if you were to think about it, I think China was some of the first ones to kind of do it, because weren't they saying they needed the codes or the pretty much the recipe for the stuff, right? The recipe for it, didn't they get it from China? Didn't all of it come from China? And a lot of people eat pork here. Point being is, however you want to think about it, I would expect that they probably did everything first. They also were the people that were discovered in Las Vegas playing with some stuff in some hotel rooms and Airbnbs. You can look that up. Guy, the Maverick Report, he did something on it. They were really close to the Vegas water source. But point being, with them putting stuff in the sky, I wouldn't put it past them to be part of this. So I'm gonna try to put this video here without the sound. Gonna have to read it, and like I said before, I might try to upload it later with the sound, but I don't think it's gonna go through. Oh, and this was another thing I wanted to say. During these spring break, like the Florida spring break and the Houston spring break, the rodeo, this is what I said. What if it wasn't that stuff was being spread? What if it was stuff being activated? Because I really remember in most of these places, they've been blasting the dang sky with, blocking out the sun for entertainment purposes, right? So everywhere's been cool. We haven't been able to get heat nowhere. And a lot of these people were traveling from places where it wasn't hot. Then they get to a hot location, and yeah, they doing body fluids and stuff, but my thing is also, how did we not know that was a event where they spiked people with stuff, because what people are not understanding is they do that too. So there's a couple ways you could look at this. So was it everybody was out there, it was hot, and those people were in hot activity for long enough, they were burning, melting body fat, and then stuff activated, or pulled out of their fat cells. And now we're seeing the combination of all that, because it's kind of crazy how they say, oh, everybody got everything. The chances of that is pretty crazy. People been doing crazy stuff like this all the time. Like they really try to demonize one place, but they do all of that crap at the little stuff in the desert and all that stuff. All these little EDM and stuff like that. There's been people doing parties where they swapping fluids all the time. What made this different? There was some people that were there that were questionable, giving out dirty food that might have been partially part of it. But like I said before, when they said people were suddenly, not breathing and stuff anymore, they were saying you could be shoveling snow. All these things were activities where you would get a elevated core temperature. So that's what I was gonna add to it. But I'm gonna try to put this video, and then hopefully it goes through, but try to put two and two together.